What's up, traders? This is Vee Trades, and today we'll be doing a technical analysis breakdown for strategy B with the ticker symbol MSTR. I will first be going over what I see in the daily chart and finish the video off with the weekly chart. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Please trade at your own risk. So let's take a look at MSTR. It's a little bit down today because we did see a slight sell-off in Bitcoin, I think, early on, but it has recovered most of the drop. So it looks like, price did drop down lower. Yesterday was bearish looking. Today we had a little bit of fall through. But again, overall was just still stuck in this sideways trading pattern, basically since you could say May of this year. And then there's a macro major sideways trading pattern dating back to November of last year. So we have two sideways trading patterns in play, trading ranges. Price Bitcoin is near its all-time high and MSTR is not, but it is near its high of the uptrend. So we're not like, at the highs making a new all-time high, in that sense, but we're near the highs of the uptrend looking to, move towards the all-time high. So we're not that far off of it. I mean, this was a extremely exaggerated move. I'd say the highs are more technically here. Obviously, this is the technical real high right here, the all-time high, right around 540, 543. But this is where price is having a hard time getting through, right on this level right here, the mid 400s. So once he gets through there, there's not a lot of resistance from the mid 400s to the mid 500s. As you can see here, it was a straight drop down. But either way, we need to focus on the near term. Well, price is just still in that sideways trading range. So in this trading range, in the middle, there's a lot of indecision going on. So just pretend you're not a bear or a bull and you're looking at the price chart. You'd be just kind of neutral. It's not really doing anything for a while now. We saw a failed breakout, came back in, found support, bounced up, and now we're just kind of chopping again sideways. So this could be a short trap, maybe a higher low for higher prices. If not, then we're probably going to come back down to 360s. There's a little gap that can be filled right here between these two candlesticks, and then probably move down to 360s. But if we do make that higher low, which looks like it could happen, then we'll probably see a move up back to the 420s, and then probably a potential breakout from there to reach the mid 400s. So overall, MSTR is definitely testing people's patience. I mean, that's what the market's designed to do. It's not easy, right? I'm expecting 4,000, but it's not going to be like a walk in the park. It's not going to be puppies and kittens, right? If you want to earn money in the marketplace, then I can just give it to you because it's a zero-sum game. So, they're going to be testing people's patience, and, it may not do that at all. But if you want, if you're looking for something that's more of an uptrend, then you need to look at the price chart and choose that stock. For example, NVIDIA, I mean, this has been going up since basically April of this year. So while MSTR has been just trading sideways, NVIDIA has been rocketing up. So this is more of a stock that would be potentially better for your personality then, if you're not willing to hold and not look at the stock and not worry about it. So NVIDIA, you also have Robinhood, nice uptrend basically since April. SoFi, nice uptrend since April. Basically, these stocks are pretty trading fairly consistently in terms of the price chart. So you have these stocks right here that just continue to go up, day after day, week after week. And that's not what MSTR is doing right now. It's building a base. This is all just accumulation. It's trying to surpass a very long-term resistance level. And once it gets up there, there's a lot of short sellers up here, piling in, believing that we have seen a top. And once it does break out, which I think towards the upside, it's going to be a huge short squeeze, just like we see over here. This brace right here, a lot of shorts were packed in, and then we saw a massive squeeze up. Shorts kept on thinking that we had a top, and they piled in, they got stopped out, and they kept on piling in. So same thing can happen here. It's just taking a long time to play out. And if you're not ready to wait or even, hang on to a trade that's going in the wrong direction, then, you need to have invalidation levels, and you need to also be planning for how to get out of the market, right? That's all up to you guys. But again, I'm just saying, like, if it's not working out as you expected, then you need to have like alternative plans in place. Let's take a look at Bitcoin's chart. Bitcoin is right near its all-time high. You can see that yesterday was bearish. Today is looking slightly bullish. So we're not really seeing fall through to the downside, which is a good sign. Looking for 136 by the end of the month. That's where the measurement targets are pointing at. And we're still above the bullish trend line right here. We're still above, there's a short-term bullish trend line as well. Still above the bullish trend lines, outside of the bearish trend line, just technically right below 120. So we need to see a decisive break above 120, and then it's game over for the shorts, and probably game over for the shorts for the Bitcoin treasury companies as well. So Bitcoin is looking very strong, right? We did see a little bit of rejection yesterday, but no follow through today. We're seeing a reversal actually to the upside. So Bitcoin, I mean, again, nothing's guaranteed in the market, even though it looks really bullish. Um, the market can obviously do the opposite. It's full of surprises. So even though it looks really bullish, I'd say, like 90% of the signs on this chart are bullish. It can still obviously do that 10% and break down lower. But this looks pretty good to the upside. We got this bearish trend line, bullish trend line in play right here. We got this macro bullish trend line. We broke the bearish trend line. We have two measurement targets in play at 136. Price is making higher highs, higher lows. We're just right at the highs of this range. Looks like it's trying to break out. So again, Bitcoin is also trying to break out higher as well. As in terms of Bitcoin Treasuries list, strategy still number one, 628,946. They added a little bit more this week, or in the last week, and revealed it to the public how much they bought, just a small amount. Mara Holdings number two. So they're basically what is that? 12 times more, a little bit more than 12 times more than the second place. So basically, it's absolutely like a monopoly. Strategy MSTR is kind of like Bitcoin, so it's like the first mover advantage. It's at this point, it's who's going to catch up to them. It's just like Bitcoin. It's like it was the first one. It was kind of unknown for a while, and then it got its reputation, and now it's just surpassing any other person, any other company. Kind of like MSTR right now. It was when it started, it was kind of unknown. They slowly accumulated, and now they have such a large amount where everyone's trying to catch up, and it's just too much to catch up because at the price that it's currently at, you need a lot of money or currency to purchase the Bitcoin. But I think the second best probably will be Meta Planet at 18,000. I think they're going to get them to top 5 very soon, and then potentially even higher from there. So I'm liking Meta Planet a lot. Here's another chart I like to look at. This is the Bitcoin's price against MSTR's price divided. So Bitcoin divided by MSTR share price gets you 304. 304 times MSTR share price gets you 1 Bitcoin. So what is this chart telling me? It's telling me that if we continue to go up, that means it's taking more MSTR shares to buy 1 Bitcoin, which means that most likely MSTR is dropping in price, right? If this goes up higher and higher, that means it takes more of it to purchase 1 Bitcoin. So it looks like it's actually bullish. If you look at this chart, it's actually moving up higher. In the near term, it was going for this measure move target at 320. So you can see as of right now, this is one leg up right here. This is the second leg up. Measure move target at 320. Price looked to have failed. We sold off, but it recovered. It's making a second attempt up. Right around 320, which has been a resistance for a while now. Resistance here, failed breakout here, resistance here, resistance here. There's a good chance we find resistance at a measure move target, and then we potentially sell off. And there's also this bullish trend line in the way as well. 1, 2, 3, confirm. So as of right now, price has been consolidating, looking a little bullish, potential move up higher, and then let's see what happens over here. If we see a massive move down, then that's when MSTR is going to be outpacing Bitcoin's returns, and then it will take less MSTR shares to buy 1 Bitcoin. But as right now, it looks like the chart is this one right here. It looks bullish, so it means that MSTR's price probably will be going down, but it's not guaranteed as well. Let's go back to MSTR's chart. Again, there's room to the downside, room to the upside. We're right in the middle. We'll see what happens. Let's take a look at the weekly chart to wrap it all up on the log scale. And here's the weekly chart with all the drawings. And what do I see? Well, it's still a bullish uptrend. We have this trend line right here. And then we have the more near-term trend line. This one right here. You can remove the first one, just make it more simpler. So basically, we have this, you could say even at this point, even a channel. So you drag a channel off the 1, 2, 3 here. That's confirmed. That fits pretty good. So we have a nice uptrend channel in play. We're right near the lows of the channel, but we're not bouncing off of it. So again, see what happens. Let's see if the buyers can defend this level. And we need to see a nice decisive break right above, 430, 440. And then it's game over for the shorts. We're just going to see a huge move up higher, probably into the 4 digits for MSTR. But again, it's not guaranteed. As you can see here, it's having a hard time getting above this level. If it does break down lower, it's not the end of the world. There's a lot of support at lower prices. As you can see here at 250, that was a bottom, and that could probably reverse price. But it's just not a good sign seeing it get that low and take this long to break out. But I think a breakout is coming soon. As you can see here, there's not a lot of room left for the bulls or the bears. So we'll see which one will win out. So that's all I have for MSTR on the daily and weekly charts. We went over Bitcoin's chart, looks pretty bullish. We went over Bitcoin's chart against the price of MSTR, and that one looks bullish. So that means MSTR has a good chance of actually going down, but it's not guaranteed. Bitcoin Treasuries list and some other stocks that are actually really bullish, and these are the ones that you probably think MSTR should be doing, right? You think it just be moving up in a straight line like this. So these are the stocks that, if you don't like MSTR, then there's a bunch of other stocks that are actually trending up. So that's all I have for MSTR on the daily weekly charts. This is Vee Trades, and thank you for your time.